Welcome to episode 2 of Get to Know Your Grenadier by Wootton Automotive. Today, we are still at the Wootton Automotive Center in Karen, and I'm joined with Gentleman Jack, the Managing Director of Wootton Automotive, and he has a very interesting story to tell us. So, Jack, how did Wootton Automotive start? Tell us your humble beginnings and what has led us to here.
It certainly started from the product.
Yes.
And let me go back a little bit. I grew up from a small child on the road in East Africa in 4x4s. And I've used older vehicles, a variety of older 4x4s, well-known brand names, on long-distance safari throughout East Africa and Kenya, exploring sort of this entire region. And we spent a lot of money on these vehicles, trying to modernize them, trying to make them more comfortable. So back in late 2017, I heard about this concept of a utilitarian four-wheel drive with characteristics of an old vehicle, but equally modern, and has the practicalities of a modern vehicle, but the functionality of these older 4x4s. And I was fascinated by this concept. So I looked into it a little bit further and discovered Ineos, a company owned by Sir Jim Radcliffe, and I listened to his vision. This was before Ineos Automotive even existed as an entity. It was a conceptual idea, and I really resonated with that. And as cliched rather as it may sound, the vision for a vehicle to fill this gap in the market laid out by Sir Jim Radcliffe was very similar to my own feelings. And I thought, geez, this is fantastic, and this resonates quite strongly, very strongly with me. I mean, given our location in Kenya and my location in Kenya, I thought, this vehicle is perfect for Africa.
Yes.
Certainly for Kenya and for East Africa, it's perfect. It actually has the potential to become a mainstay vehicle. I mean, I think there's a big application for this vehicle in Europe, but I don't think it's going to be a market leader in terms of sales in Europe. But I think here in Africa, that potential is there. Yeah. So there's a commercial element to that. And I thought I'd get in touch with Ineos and see if we can discuss with them. They seem like quite a dynamic company who would consider someone from a non-automotive space to move in if the right ingredients were there. I turned out to be correct in that thinking. And after so some long discussions and proposals and various brainstorming together with Ineos, we were able to form this company. And then the primary purpose of this company, Wootton Automotive, is to retail and represent, look after service, after-sale support for Ineos Grenadiers in Kenya and slightly beyond.
Wow, what a story, guys. Listen, if you are an enthusiast who loves 4x4, Jack should be able to inspire a lot with this story. But you've mentioned quite a bit that you are an engineer by training. And right behind us, we do have the Wootton Automotive Workshop. Please tell us much more about it and its capabilities.
So the Wootton Automotive Workshop, or WA Workshop, as we call it, is just behind us. It's a purpose-built, brand new facility, primarily to service the Grenadiers in country. So it has full capability to service those Grenadiers. It's very well equipped. See, after sales is quite close to me, and proper after sales. And the engineering aspect is of a motor vehicle is of more interest to me, of a high interest to me. So having the after sales done correctly, done right, done properly is very important. So we wanted somewhere where we could assure that could be done. So the Grenadiers get the best possible service in country, and they're going to be used hard, and they're going to need looking after. We are here to do that, and our facility is a prerequisite. So it had to be done in order to do that. Now, in saying that, the facility we built is significantly over capacity, just for the Grenadiers, particularly in the early years. So in order to fund this, I mean, it is a business. We do need revenue. The workshop is open multi-brand. Yeah. We've got a fantastic workshop manager, we've got a fantastic technician that is available to anyone who wants to take advantage of that facility here. And it will still maintain the capacity for the Grenadiers. So we'll see what happens down the line, but right now it's open to everybody. It's going to offer fantastic support to the Ineos Grenadiers in country and any other vehicle at the moment.
So do you get down sometimes and get your hands oily with doing that?
Yeah, I do get joy in doing it, for sure. It certainly makes a nice change from bureaucracy, which unfortunately ties up most of my working day these days. Yeah. I absolutely enjoy it. I spent a lot more time when I was younger working on vehicles. But in starting a business There's a lot of too much time in front of a computer. So certainly when there is time to go and work on a vehicle, absolutely I enjoy it.
Well, that's it, guys. That has been an exclusive sneak peek to what Wootton Automotive is all about, the humble beginnings, and of course, their trajectory. And before I even sign out, what are the plans for Wootton Automotive going into the future? If we could focus on the crystal ball, are you planning to do some maybe expansion or doing something bigger than what it is today?
We are poised for expansion that will be Grenadier-led again. Fundamentally, having had the Grenadier here now, I went into this before actually having the opportunity to see and drive a vehicle.
Yes.
Now we've had a vehicle in country for a few months, and we've taken it around the country. We've taken it up to the north of Kenya. We've been through Savo. We've been a little bit rough with it, and we've seen how it's performed. It's performed fantastically.
Yes.
Fundamentally, it is a fantastic vehicle, and I think as time progresses, the market will begin to appreciate that, and demand for this product will increase, and we are poised to take advantage of that expansion for sure. Yeah.